Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salute to you brothers that's teaching the truth throughout the four corners. I'm gonna be doing this quick video. I was just doing some reading, and it's funny how when you look at the different camps, you look at our camp, the Brothers of Great Millstone, look at UPK, IUIC, and the other groups out there. When it comes to the anytime we bring up the elect, it's really only us. Really, we are the only group that really puts an emphasis on the topic of the elect, or the idea of there being an elect. Whereas these other groups, like the ones I mentioned, they have more of a broader, a more broader approach, so to speak. Like they're preaching, like for instance, we always make a joke about UPK, how they always talk about saving black people, and they're trying to save black people, and they're for black rights and all this stuff, and you got IUIC, they kind of fall under that same umbrella. You never hear these groups even really point out that there's an elect, and that that basically the 2/3 are gonna be destroyed. But when you watch our videos, beginning with the apostles and the different elders on down through the ranks, that's what we push, is that there's going to be an elect. There is an elect. It's a certain group of men that have been chosen to receive salvation, or to receive the knowledge, and there's going to be basically a 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be destroyed. I mean, that's Israelite 101. But they go to show you that, or it makes you question, what are these other groups' intentions if they're not teaching about an elect. And it's also funny how UPK and IUIC, they both have the 501c3 charter thing. Okay, and I know anytime I hear about 501c3 charter, I always think of the churches. Now the churches, like these big mega churches and stuff like that, and even the smaller churches, they have this come as you are kind of spirit. You know what I mean? In other words, you try to get as many heads in your organization as possible, so that you can get money. The more heads or the more members you got, the more money that you can generate, and the more money you can get. So we had Great Millstone under the tutelage of Apostle Tahar and the rest of the apostles and elders. We teach about the elect, man, and that's really what I'm not saying that's all we doing it for, but this is a part of it, man. Part of it is being out there is not only to help save our own ass, but hey, we doing this for the sake of the elect, man, not for the sake of the nation of Israel. All right, I'm not going out there because no goddamn 2-bit nigga, man. I'm pushing this word so that a brother who may be of the elect can wake up, man. You know what I mean? And our forefather Paul, he had the same attitude. Okay, right here in 2 Timothy's, the 2nd chapter, and I'm gonna start at let me see, I can start at verse 10, but I'm gonna start at verse 10 to get right to the point. This is, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahushua with eternal glory. So even our forefather Paul, he endured like everything he went through you can read about in the various letters that he wrote. He did it all for the sake of the elect. Now this elect is not talking about the nation of Israel, because even though the nation of Israel is the Most High's chosen race of people out of everybody, but within that, there's also an elect. Okay, you can prove that when you go to Revelations 7th chapter, right? When it speaks about the 12,000 out of each tribe. If it was all about saving Israel, trying trying to wake up black people, as UPK likes to say, what is the reason of having, or what significance or what purpose is there to having the 7th chapter in Revelations? What reason is there for there to be 12,000 chosen out of each tribe? Why is that there? If it was about saving all Israel, then it would have said everybody out of each tribe. But that's not the case, because that's not what the Most High is looking for. He's looking for a particular group of men. Okay, I read it again. It says, "Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake," and that's the reason why we out there is to wake up the elect, man. Okay, it's like going fishing, you know. Pursuing to Jeremiah the 16th chapter, the Most High sent this out as fishers. You know what I mean? The bait is the Bible, and we out there fishing for a particular type of fish, so to speak. All right, or we casting that net out. Now, when we cast that net out, and we pull it back up, I'm speaking, in a figurative sense. But when we cast that net out and pull that net back in, there's going to be some things that we want, and or not us, but it's going to be some things the Most High want. There's going to be some things the Most High don't want. Okay, you're going to have some decent brothers in there, and you're going to have some goddamn niggas in there. You're going to have some devils and some demons in there. Now they all may be Israelites. Okay, they are Israelites, but it ain't about trying to gather all Israel, man. You know what I mean? And that's what separates. Well, that's one thing. There's many other things. That's one thing that separates, us from the other camps, is they don't put an emphasis on the elect. Okay, because they're about trying to they basically make their doctrine to where it can have a broader scale, where it can bring in more people, it can attract more people. Because if you teach about an elect, then you got to seriously screen who it is that comes into the camp, or who joins the camp. You know what I mean? Like, I know particular with the brothers here in the Atlanta camp, man. We, you know what I mean? I know this probably goes for all other camps too. But I know when I camp, a brother just can't join the camp, man. Like, you got to come around. You got to show that you built up in the spirit. You know what I mean? The spirit got to be working with you. I mean, you got to just flow in the spirit, and then the spirit will have you join the camp. Whereas with IUIC, I think I seen one thing where I think you got to submit an application or your background or something like that. I think a brother did a video on that. That ain't how it works. Cause they all about, like I said, they all about getting numbers. Okay, the more heads you got, the more people that you can attract, the more money you get, man. Okay, so it's really all that simple, man. The reason why we put an emphasis on the elect is because that's what the scriptures say, and that's what our forefathers, like our forefather Paul here, says. Everything we do is because of the elect, man. Right? Not all Israel, right? I'm not out there putting my body on the line, like this tells you in Romans, our bodies is a living sacrifice. I'm not making my body living sacrifice for no goddamn nigga. All right? I'm doing this because I want to, the Most High could use me as a vessel to wake up a potential brother who could be of the elect. And it's that simple. All right? We're not looking for some fucking million man camp, man. All right? And the Most High And if you actually read the story throughout the scriptures, the Most High don't even deal with large numbers. All right, he don't deal with no super large group of people. He always deal with a a small number, and that's how the Most High shows power. All right, and he's going to show his power through the 144,000. It's that simple. So with that, man, I'm gonna close out. Say shalom.